Alright, what is going on, you Team 26s? How y'all doing today? And welcome back to another LUTI map analysis video. Obviously we did the first map of our series versus Ninplayers, posted that yesterday, and today we're going to be going through the second map, which is Camp Triggerfish Tower Control. Currently we're down 1-0 in this series because we lost the first map. And so let's just go through and see what we're able to do, or well, how we played this map, and sort of analyze good and the bad. But as you can see, we're going to be running a Ray, Armor, Inkjet, and Inkstorm comp, and they are sticking with their double blaster, as you'll see in a couple seconds, which again gave us a lot of problems last map, as well as they have a heavy and some Emperor dualies. And to start off, I'm just going to push mid. I'm sort of here, I'm hoping to start building towards my Ray, which should aid in our push, and also maybe getting a nice Autobomb killer, just hitting it direct. But I see that they're not really pressuring tower here, and then I'm going to make the mistake of getting way too focused on that heavy, and I also thought we had more pressure towards the elbow. I didn't realize that LAKEY had backed up, and so I'm actually just going to get picked off pretty easily at the elbow there, which was not a great play. But luckily we're able to trade out kills. They're going to use a Ray from elbow, and we're just sort of here sitting painting. At this point I'm kind of just waiting either for someone to over challenge me so I can hit a direct and then push them for an easy kill, or just until I can get Ray and just push them out that way. But as you can see, they're going to pop an Inkjet. We're going to have an Inkjet 1v1 on the right side. I actually don't remember if okay, we do win the 1v1, but then Shell does get traded out. And so now I do have my Ray, and at this point I'm just like, alright, they're not overcommitting to anything. They're sort of just spamming bombs, and then LAKEY's going to pop armor, and no one really went with her, and so that's actually going to be not a great play for us, because now we're going to be 2 down because Birch is going to die on elbow, and Shale and I are really spread out here. So at this point I realized that my Ray is really the only thing standing between us and a big push, unless Shale's able to get like 4 kills. So as soon as they get to near the first checkpoint, I'm just going to Ray. We're able to pick up a bunch of kills, and then I believe the range actually jumps out. So it's basically a full wipe, and at this point we're just like, alright, take map, and we can push here. So I'm going to jump into mid, grab the tower, and we'll start heading for the first checkpoint. And so I see that we have a bunch of pressure on left, so I'm not really worried about dying from over there. I'm more worried about someone coming up through mid and hopping onto the grates and killing me. So that's sort of where my attention is focused. We get past the first checkpoint, no issues. Now I see they have a Ray, so I'm sort of getting prepared for the Ray to come here. And as soon as it does, I'm just going to hop off tower and help suppress their streak. They do pop an Inkjet, but again at this point they're just burning specials and not getting a lot out of them. Shale is going to go down, but I see that this is a good opportunity for me to just lay down a bunch of damage in their street, while we're also getting the checkpoint. And at this point we're in a really good position because Birch is going to end up picking that kill. I'll get the assist, and then I'm just going to push up street here and try to help Birch. The heavy just gets way too aggressive. That's an easy kill. And we see the wrapping top left. I believe that's the rapid that was right. I don't know. One of the blasters goes to the right. And at this point, we're just basically they're just funneling into us and giving us pretty easy kills. We get pretty close to getting through the checkpoint. We do get wiped, but Birch is just going to hop on tower to make sure we get that final checkpoint, which will just give us another level of comfort, because that's another time where the tower is going to be stuck in. If they do end up getting through the first 2, we still have that security blanket there. Now I have my Ray, we're going right. At this point I'm really just worried about making sure they don't get a big push started, and so if we can control our elbow, it's going to be really hard for them to do that, because as soon as they start trying to move the tower, it's just easy for us to just rain down on top of them. They are going to pop the Ray, and knowing that I have my Ray, I'm just going to play it safe. I'm ready to jump out here if I need to, but the Ray's not really going to be challenging me too much, so I'm just going to start to push up. I see the Inkjet, and they weren't even looking at me, so I was going to try to go in and get that kill. Then they pop another Inkjet, which was right on me. As soon as I take any damage, just hop out, save the Ray. Only a minute and a half left, so we're still in a really good position here to close this out. The heavy's going to be pushing me up on right. I'm just going to jump out. There's no reason. We're 2 down. We have a 3 checkpoint lead. Everything's in our favor, and I'm going to wait a little bit here to use the Ray, just because I wanted to make sure we were going to have time to collapse on tower. You see I forced them off tower. We get a trade. I weakened their Ray a lot, and then we're just going to go in and we're going to win our fights, easy trades, and now we're set up to gain map control back with under a minute left, so we're in a really good position. All I have to do here really is just get Ray, and there's nothing they can really do. You can see they're pushing from elbow, they're pushing street. We're just trying to shut them down, control here. Birch is going to back up. I'm going to trade spots with him. I'll throw a bomb, just hold him back. We're not really too worried about pushing here. We're just going to check the tower so we can get a clear shot through mid. They're pushing from left. At this point, I'm just going to back up. We use a storm to keep them off tower. They use their storm, and 25 seconds left. We're in a really good position here. Now, I knew that the one thing I couldn't do is die. If I died, it gave them an opportunity. And so I'm just going to sit on this back wall where I know it's going to be really difficult for them to kill me. And I also would have time if they push me to just get back. I'm just going to jump back to guarantee that I have a safe Ray. And as soon as I see that we have people or Birch near the tower and LAKEY's able to collapse, I'm going to use my Ray. And then they're just actually not going to be able to get to it because they have one inkjet. And then we end up picking up the last kill, so that's going to be the second map. And now that will tie the series up 1-1. That was a really clean map from us. Outside of the beginning where we made a couple of bad plays, specifically me hopping on the tower and then LAKEY's pushing through sort of by themselves with their armor. That was really the only mistakes we made. Otherwise, we just played a really clean map, got checkpoints, and locked it down and played safe. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Obviously, if you did enjoy, please remember earthquake that like button. I will have a stream going live probably later today once I get home. But yeah, I will tweet out about that. So follow me on Twitter. Hit the subscribe button. I already said that. And we're getting into this next map here. So I got to get out of here. All right, bye guys.